Good morning, GMS. I'm Merrick.
And I'm Justin.
Let's get started with the news.
This Thursday night, remember, it is the GMS homecoming game, so wear all of your green and gold to show school spirit. The football game starts this Thursday night at GMS at 5:30 p.m. Also, for Spirit Week this week, tomorrow is Pajama Day, Wednesday is Disney Day, Thursday is Green and Gold Day, and Friday is Students Dressed Like Teachers and Teachers Dressed Like Students Day.
Congrats to former GMS student Grace Sandman for going to the Paralympics and earning a shiny silver medal. She placed second in the 100-meter butterfly in Paris, France. See, students, if you set your goals high, you just may reach them.
Ella's Frozen Yogurt will be here tomorrow, Tuesday, with some tasty treats to enjoy during lunch, but remember, it costs $5.
And also, we need you to clean your uniforms. Nobody wants to smell your sweat. So just clean them, but remember to wear them, as it's required for your grade.
Also, the girls' basketball team tryouts are this Tuesday and Wednesday. So if you're interested in trying out, make sure you're bringing a water bottle and the correct shoes. It is on the 17th and 18th at 3 p.m.
That's all for the news. Now let's go over to our interview of the week with Instructional Assistant Mr. Pollert.
Good morning, GMS. I'm Riley Hogan with our interview of the week with Instructional Assistant Mr. Pollert. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right, Riley. It's Friday. I can't complain, bud.
Would you like by starting by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Yep, my name is Mr. Pollert. I graduated Greenwood High School back in 2018. I went to the old middle school that's downtown Greenwood. That's now a field house down there. I played football. I played basketball. I coach here at the middle school, so I do a little bit of everything.
I heard you went to GMS. How was your time here, and what did you remember about GMS?
The time here is great. Honestly, the biggest thing that I remember from the old middle school was the courtyard. So what it basically had was in the middle where our school was, in the middle of the school was an opened outside garden and courtyard where you could basically cut through classes. So it was awesome when you could cut through the front of the school and go all the way to the cafeteria. Mr. Camp was one of my teachers, so if I was ever late to his class, I could just cut through the courtyard and then I was there.
What is your favorite vacation you have been on, and why did you enjoy it?
My favorite vacation was back my senior year, spring break. The reason it was my favorite is because I had 2 weeks with my father, my mother, and my sister. We went down to Florida. My sister's a big Luke Bryan fan, so on our way down there, we were able to go stop in Georgia and go see his childhood home, so my sister liked that. For me, I'm a big Florida Gator fan, so I got to go to the University of Florida and hang out on campus and watch a March Madness basketball game there. So that was really awesome. And then to tail off everything else, we finished by going to Disney World.
That sounds great. What inspired you to work in education?
There wasn't really any one big thing that inspired me, but I had one thought one night after I was doing some personal training stuff for my old job, and I was like, I want to be an athletic director. So what Mr. New does, what Mr. Campbell does at the high school, that's what I want to do. And so I thought, how do I do it? First thing I need to do is coach. So I reached out so I could start coaching. And then my next step was I need to get in the school. Well, how do I get in the school? I'm not a teacher yet. I'm working on my teaching license. So I decided to become an instructional assistant and just help out where they needed so I can ultimately work towards my goal to be that athletic director.
Sounds like a journey. What is your favorite part of being a coach for the football team?
My favorite part is just the kids, man. They are awesome, right? They're spitfires. They're balls of fire. You never know what you're going to get, but they're great. I mean, there's a reason that I went from 7th grade to 8th grade and stayed with this 8th grade class because I truly believe in them, and I just really like working with them. And honestly, it's football. I think it's the greatest game ever created.
I agree. Thank you for coming to our show today, Mr. Pollert. Have a great week. Now let's go back to the studio.
Welcome to GMS Sports.
Let's look at last week's sports results.
Last Monday, the 7th grade volleyball team put up a great fight against Plainfield Community, losing 3 sets. Special mentions goes to the dream duo Liv Judge and Josephine Schroeder, executing 7 great kills. Sarah Terry with many beautiful digs, and Josephine Schroeder again with 7 aces. Great job, athletes.
Also on Monday, great team play led
to a 5-0 win for the girls soccer team over Shelbyville. Goals for Erin Mock-Inna, Ella Brawley, Brooklyn Wheatley, and Caitlin Neese. Shut out in goal by Vivian Sim.
Last Tuesday, the boys' tennis team lost a close matchup with Custer Baker 3-2. Getting wins for the Woodmen were dynamic duos of Will Schaefer and Luke Wingen, as well as Caden Cruz and Logan Diaz.
Last Thursday and Wednesday, the girls' golf team lost 2 tough matchups against Center Grove Central and Center Grove North. The girls continue to show improvement with each match. Earning medals for the women were Amelia Augusta and Emma Murray.
Last Wednesday, the 7th grade girls volleyball team got a big win in 3 sets versus Clark Pleasant Middle School. Special mentions go to Josephine Shores with 6 hits, Brianna Griffin with 9 serves, and Aubrey Crouch with a grand total of 17 amazing serves. Great job, athletes.
Last Thursday, the boys' soccer team tied Heritage Christian 2-2. Boys scoring goals for the team were Blessing Ruta and Yed Nella Meldens. Great job.
Last Thursday, during blackout-themed football night, the 7th grade football team hosted Mooresville and got a huge win, 14-12. Raylan Shrimp proved to be a problem from the opening snap for the Pioneers. He was in the backfield nearly every play, and Potter rode for a running back to run wild on offense. Yadi Ramos was a beast on Thursday night, rushing 26 times for 122 yards and 2 touchdowns. He also added a game-closing interception to his stats. When our team shows great effort, these are the results we will get. Great team win for the Woodmen.
Also last Thursday, the 8th grade football team absolutely dominated Mooresville. We had a strong start going up 30-0 in the first half. Our effort and confidence was what won us the game. Huge shout out to the offense and defensive lines for dominated at the line of scrimmage. Players of the game included Aiden Wiley, Trenton Breeden, Colton Shoemaker, and Orlando Johnson.
That's all for sports results.
Have a great week.
Good morning, GMS. I'm Lily.
And I'm Lily, and welcome to Giggle Time.
Today we will be asking, what is your favorite joke?
What do you call a duck without a tail? Not a duck.
Why did the M&M go to school? To become a smarty.
My wife told me to stop saying I'm a believer, otherwise she'd divorce me. I thought she was lying, but then I saw her face and I'm a believer.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
Ash.
Ash who? Bless you.
Why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side?
How can you find a dogwood tree? By its bark.
Knock, knock. Boo. Why are you crying? There's nothing to cry about.
Why does a duck have feathers? To cover its butt quack.
Spring is here. I got so excited, I wet my plants.
How does Steve from Minecraft go to his exercise? He runs around the block.
Hi, welcome to Trending and Entertainment News,
where we share weird stories and all things entertainment. I'm Catherine.
And I'm Sawyer.
Let's begin.
According to Kids News, real-life Bluey coins exist. The kids show about dogs has actual money, each worth $1 Australian. These coins are quite the novelty to own, but they are going for a lot of money on eBay, so maybe stick to your normal dollars.
According to News for Kids, in late August, the second biggest diamond was found by the Lucara Diamond Company. They said it could be worth around tens of millions of dollars. We'll take some time to find out this 2,492 carat diamond is worth.
In entertainment news this week, here are some upcoming game releases this week.
UFO 50, September 18th, and Otera, The Last Song, September 19th.
That's all for Top Trending.
Have a great week, GMS.
Welcome to GMS Sports. Now let's look at this week's home events for the week of September 16th. Monday, September 16th, boys tennis versus Indian Creek starting at 4:30 p.m. Volleyball versus Indian Creek starting at 5:30. Wednesday, September 18th, girls golf versus Franklin Community starting at 4:30 p.m. Thursday, September 19th, football versus Plainfield Community Middle School starting at 5:30. That's all for GMS Sports. Have a great week, everybody.
Come to the game Thursday night. Keep green and gold.
Now for one last thing. GMS has an Instagram page that posts images, videos, and updates about what is going on at GMS. They also post a Friday Funny. A few weeks ago, one Friday Funny was Mr. Reinhardt Joins Band. Went locally viral, reaching over 30,000 views and nearly 2,000 likes. When you get home, you can follow the account at GMS Greenwood on Instagram. Before we leave you with this Friday Funny, be sure to join us on next week's show for an interview with 6th grade language arts teacher, Mrs. Wolfley. Have a great week, GMS. That was fun.
Yeah, dude, you were amazing. You had to do all that on your own at the end.